Drawing on your extensive experience in environmental and water resource management, can you explain how smarter tools are creating more reliable infrastructure systems and better outcomes for communities and the planet?
Absolutely, or at least I'll make an effort. This is actually the next generation. You be around if you're around as long as I have been. You'll find that you retool and relearn. Well, the advent of the new technology, and that's a broad umbrella. That's a big tent. I'm talking about AI. I'm talking about big data. I'm talking about uh, digital twins. I'm talking about new technologies, new approaches. All of this now is on the forefront. And part of what we're doing at Bidcurement and what I've been working towards now for the past couple of years, as has the company, is finding ways of moving this new technology into the forefront, into the marketplace, into the practice, so that the infrastructure that we're building today is designed with a 100-year outlook, not a 50-year design outlook, is designed with new methods and new materials and new approaches, not the materials and methods and approaches that are based on 19th century, let alone 20th century uh, concepts and perspectives. We're looking to help push the envelope forward so for a more sustainable, more robust, more resilient set of infrastructure that advances economic development, improves quality of life. And in the water area, this is really important because most of our physical assets, most of the infrastructure is buried and out of sight. We don't know there's a problem until a water main breaks and takes out a highway, or a gas line breaks and blows up a building, or a sanitary sewer overflows and floods a house or a street or a nearby stream. So all of this is really a matter of having to try and get ahead of the problems that are going to occur and using technology to help us do that.
Thank you so much, Dennis. And I love your forward thinking. And I'm glad that you brought up the water leak example because that's something that I always use when people ask me what IoT is. And I try to explain to them the value of having IoT when there's a water leak because you don't have to walk the pipe to figure out where the leak is. You can use IoT sensors. So thank you for that.
It is. It's the reality, and recognize that when a water line breaks, it's really a collective infrastructure failure. Former student of mine who used to be the Secretary of Transportation at Puerto Rico commented what they constantly found out down there after Sandy was that when a water line went, a sewer line went, a telecommunications line went, a power line went, the roads were gone, and so it's the entire transportation corridor, and it's not just because of the water line; it's because of everything. So it's an important piece of the overall infrastructure.